6 Siege video. Before we jump into today's video, I just want to say please be sure to go down in the description. My Twitter is down there, so please go and follow me if you haven't already. And also subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't already with that too. So yeah, let's jump into today's video. So first one, it's on Consulate and it's a line of sight how to kill enemies from top of the top of the building down straight to the garage area. So you want to come to this top floor right here. The objective is normally in here sometimes as well. You will see this cabinet area. The only tip to do this, like the best tip to do this, is stay in one place. Try not make your operator to move around, otherwise this will not work. And as you can see, shoot a couple of holes in the floor like that, and then use your ability. You can use Capital or even Ash. But if you shoot a hole there, then if you move away, it will not work because you can't get back to that perfect position that you were in. And it does take a few tries because you might hit it like a beam in the floor or in the wall. And this only works for soft walls and floors. So before doing your ability, you will need to make sure that you shoot through the floor a couple of times. And sometimes you can see straight down. As you can see right there, you can see straight down. And try not move your operator, then pull out your ability, and what you can do is you can shoot straight down and kill an enemy in a location where you can't access from, or if it's too overcrowded by the enemies and you don't want to rush in and get yourself killed. This is the best tip to use. So this is pretty much the same as well for the line of sight which I've just done. This one is on border, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw my drone inside here. This one is pretty hard to do, and this is the room right here where some enemies do hide in here. It just can't really. So you just want to come to this little spot right here, stand on it, and then aim to the window. And now you might need to figure this one out yourself because it's like pretty hard to do this one. But at the minute I'm trying to find the bullet holes, and as you can see they haven't gone through yet. And they're up there on the piece of wood, as you can see there. And now we need to try and get it through to the room where the enemy would be sitting. And now we've hit the wood, that's the best thing about it. And as you can see, we've hit that metal post, which we're getting closer to the room. Like I say, you could do this on any map in any operator, but belongs that the operator has like a ability that shoots like an explosive or a smoke grenade or something like that, like something that affects the enemy. So as you can see, we haven't hit it yet, but we almost have, as there's a bullet hole up there. So we're going to try and move it more to the right so you can get it correctly. And we're still not in the room yet. But if you move away from that hole that you shot, you will hit your ability in a different room compared to the room that you're going to try and kill an enemy from. As you can see, there's a couple of holes there which I tried to shoot through. And there's no holes on this inside here. So yeah, it does take a few tries to do. But for this next one, it's on Skyscraper. And if enemies were coming through that roof up there, what you can do is you can use this window, and then if you see an enemy, you will get a headshot straight from this area here. And sometimes, like, I would recommend using an ACOG because you do get a better view. And as you can see, I'm getting stuck by the wall, which you may need to watch out for. If there's plant pots around, you will need to be careful for those. But yeah, this is in the same map as well for Skyscraper, but this is a different point of view. This is where one of the objective rooms will be. But the best thing to get the hole is if you tag the post where the enemies are going to come around from. And what you can do is you can shoot a hole where that tag is, or a couple of holes to make it bigger. Now, as I say, if you do move, the hole will not be perfect within your gun. So as you can see, I've got a little peek hole there. And if you come to the spot where I've just been shooting, there is a couple of bullet holes, so if the enemy comes around this corner, they're going to get shot straight away from that room where I was just in. Also, you can check with your Valkyrie cameras as well if you're using Valkyrie. And as you can see, there's a bullet hole down the wall. And with this, just like there's a little hole there, and nobody's going to be expecting you to be peeking through that hole. And that's the best thing about it. So if I do shoot a little bit more and see where the bullet holes are going, and as you can see, there's pieces of wood on the floor where I've shot the wood on the edge of the building where the enemy would come around from. So this is another one here as well. This one is on Oregon. If you make your way to where the little tower is, where the objective room is, what I'm going to do is I'm going to place a couple of Valkyrie cams to show you where the bullet holes would be going. So just say, for example, if the objective was in the big tower where the Valkyrie cameras are now, what you can do is you can sit in this little room here, or if there's enemies in that big tall tower, you can just sit in this little room here. Make sure that the door is boarded up. You can lie down and then break some of the pieces of wood off, so then it doesn't look like the door is open. What you could do is you can crawl out and see if there's enemies rappelling up the side of the wall and get that fast easy killing around. But if you're sitting here, then you're going to be pretty much protected because nobody's going to be seeing where you are, and you're pretty much hidden because of the green bins. But if the enemy was up, they climb up this wall here, and then as you can see, there's bullet holes there. But as I was saying, if the enemy was coming up this building here, they're not going to be expecting you to be here. They would have to trace your bullets, like, to see where they're coming from. But you will see them before they will see you. But if you walk climb up this wall here, and if you turn around, you could see that the door is still up, and they're not going to be expecting it to be lying down on the floor from that doorway. Because you've got that little peek hole between these two bins here. If you want to get back in, all you have to do is just fall in and back in straight away. So for this next one, it's down in the kitchen area. This one is on coastline. And now I'm going to show you a line of sight on this platform right here. You will have to come through pool room and then come to this window ledge and then just sit here, or even just lie down. Make sure you've got a hole in the wall there in kitchen area. I've placed a couple of cameras on the outside as well. But what this line of sight does is it gives you loads of cover where enemies would be coming through from that window. So as you can see, there's a couple of bolt holes there, and that's the window where sometimes, and pretty much it's mostly where everyone uses to get into the objective room where they're rushing to. But if you're just sitting here, you get that fast easy kill because they're not going to be expecting you sitting on that ledge. But the best thing about these line of sights is you can use them on any soft wall or roof or doorway or window, and you get a good advantage of enemies coming through like that certain location or hallway or room or whatever, and they're not going to be expecting you, and you've also got that like loads more cover compared to running out in an open area or even just the open area in general. So yeah, for this last one is on Clubhouse, and you just want to make your way to that those two windows where I've just tagged. You will need to jump over these air vents to get up here and drop down here. You now can use either this window or this one here, it doesn't matter, but I would recommend using the one on the right because it goes straight down to the bar area, and as you can see on the left there, that's got the hatch where you can drop down. But if you use this one on the right here, and if you explode the floor, you could see in the bar area where the objective room is, like usually is. And also this floor reaches all the way down to the armory staircase. And now that's that second hole there where it just blew up, you can shoot through that wall. Keep on shooting through, and that it'll lead you where the armory stairs is. And yeah, if there's anyone coming up those stairs, you can get that fast easy kill. You just jump in and kill them straight away. But yeah, also these are the stairs which I was talking about, the armory, and if you, that's the wall where enemies would get shot from, and as you can see there's a window that we were just at. So yeah guys, if this is helpful, please be sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe for more content like this. Without the way, I hope you did enjoy today's video. If you did, please let me know if you want to see more content like this. But other than that, I will see you all in the next video.
I make it go.